I told my coworker why customers might not like her. So I work at this restaurant downtown as a server. It's nothing fancy, but the tips are decent if you actually do your job right. A few months back, this girl named Kayla started working with us. She moved up here from Georgia for college and needed the money. Right from day one, she was doing this whole Southern belle thing, calling everyone honey and sweetie and darling. At first I thought whatever, maybe that's just how she talks. But then I noticed she was doing it to literally everyone. The old guy who comes in every Tuesday for coffee, the businesswoman who's clearly in a rush, the couple on a date who just wants to be left alone. Everyone got the honey treatment. The worst part was she wouldn't just drop off food and go. She'd stand there trying to have full conversations with people. Like they'd be mid-bite and she'd be asking them about their day or telling them some story about her hometown. You could see people's faces. They'd give her one-word answers. She'd keep going. They'd look down at their plates. She'd still be talking. Management pulled her aside twice that I know of. Our manager Dave told her she needs to move faster and stop camping at tables. She'd nod and say okay, and then do the exact same thing the next shift. 2 weeks ago, I was in the kitchen grabbing an order when Kayla came storming through the doors. Her face was red and she looked like she was about to cry. Apparently, some woman at table 7 had straight up yelled at her. The customer had snapped, "Don't call me that," when Kayla called her honey for like the 3rd time. Kayla was going on about how rude the customer was, how she was just being nice, how people up here are so cold. I was putting ranch dressing in little cups and just listening. Then she started complaining about tips. She said she was making way less than the rest of us and she didn't understand why. She looked right at me and said, "Is it because I have a Southern accent? Do they think I'm stupid or something?" I told her no, that's not it. She asked what I thought it was then. She genuinely wanted to know. So I figured I'd just be straight with her. I said, "You take forever to bring stuff out because you're too busy talking. And the honey sweetie thing is kind of a lot. It sounds condescending when you say it to strangers. That's not really how people talk up here." Her mouth literally dropped open. She said, "Condescending? I'm being nice." I shrugged. I know you think that, but when someone's just trying to eat lunch and you keep calling them pet names they didn't ask for, it feels weird. And standing at their table talking when they're clearly not interested just annoys them. That's probably why your tips suck. She stared at me for a second. Then she grabbed her tray and walked out without saying anything. The next few shifts were awkward. She barely talked to me, but I noticed she stopped using the pet names as much. She was still chattier than she needed to be, but at least she'd walk away faster. About a week later, we were both closing, and she came up to me while I was wiping down tables. She said, "You were kind of harsh, but you were right. I made like $40 more tonight." I said cool and kept wiping. She did this little laugh and said, "I still think you could have been nicer about it though." I told her she asked for advice. I gave it to her. That's what she wanted. She rolled her eyes and walked away, but whatever. Her tips went up. She stopped getting yelled at by customers. Dave stopped pulling her into the back office. So clearly it worked.